Well, we learned about the origins of the African American Historical and Genealogical Society of Colorado Springs. Now it's time to go in depth and take a tour of their museum. Let's learn. All right, we just learned about the history and the foundation of the African American Historical and Genealogical Society of Colorado Springs. Now it's time to take a tour. Right when you walk in, Candace, there's this beautiful woman here staring at us. Who is this and what is she all about?
Okay, this is my great-great-grandmother, Lucy Maymack Moore Vance. She was born 1857 on the McKinney Plantation in Belton, Texas. She was 8 years old when the Bell of Freedom rang. She was 13 years old working in the penitentiary as a cook. She got out here in the late 1800s on the train as a cook and liked it.
As we walk further down in the museum, we're at the Black Officers of Colorado Springs Police Department corridor, and I am with the architect of the woman who designed everything here, the curator, the one and only Sarah, known on a first-name basis. Sarah, good morning. There's so much rich information here. Where do you even want to start?
Well, I'd like to start with Horace Shelby. He was our first black police officer here in Colorado Springs. He was appointed in 1887, and he served through 1906. And he's just one of the many officers that we have on display here. And another officer,
Ronnie Stallworth?
Ronnie Stallworth, yes. He was our first black detective here in Colorado Springs who infiltrated the KKK back in 1975.
Where'd you get all these pictures from? How long did it take to create everything? There's a lot of detail involved here, Sarah.
Yes, it is. I give thanks to Mr. Dwight Havercorn of the Colorado Springs Police Department. He provided all of this information to me for this display. And we also have a list of officers not photographed because a lot of them did work undercover. But these are a list of all the black officers. And there are quite a bit more officers. And as you can see, we don't have a lot of space in this room. So that's another reason we do need a larger building so that we can expand and provide more information.
Books, books, and more books. I'm getting lost in all the fun in this corridor of the museum. I'm now with Brittany, who runs the Public Relations Department. Brittany, congratulations on amassing all these wonderful books. Exactly how many do you have, and what are they all about?
So we have 2,000 plus black books.
Wow.
They're registered with the Library of Congress, so that's something when you get a tour, you get to see all of these books. But we also have books that are by some Colorado Springs authors that are about the black people in our city and the history of it, and we also appear in 4 of these books also. So I am a lover of books also, so this happens to be one of my favorite parts of the library. If I could sit in here and just read, I would.
It's Black History Month. If I had to read one book for an educational purpose, what do you suggest I choose?
Oh, just one?
Just one.
That is, no, I'm gonna shout out.
Okay.
I'm gonna shout
We'll give you a couple.
out one of our local authors that we have here. We have Poetry is a Love Language. I am a poet too, so this is one that I have been perusing through. Poetry is a Love Language, the poet Rose Gold. Just shouting that out because again, we love having all the access that we can here. And some of these books are available to purchase here too, so.
And Candace is a poet too, as we heard earlier in the hour. What does this building mean to the community, Brittany? As you're one of the leaders in the community and you've got a good, strong voice, what would you say what it means to everybody?
Our history is so important, especially in the times that we are in. Knowing our local history, knowing our national history is so, so important. And this building right here encompasses both of those things. You can learn about Colorado Springs history, you can learn about national history, you can learn about military history, you can learn about sports history. And that's why it's so important that we have these museums like these here, because our history is so important to help us get to our future.
I know you need donations. You want to get bigger, bolder, and better. How can people donate?
So you can donate at our website, aahg scs.net. There's a donate button. At any of our events that we hold, we also take donations there. We have the app donations, whether it's PayPal, Venmo, and those, but we would appreciate your donations so much because our goal is to get a new building so we can build out our exhibits.
I added some more books in my repertoire. I really learned a lot this morning.
Awesome.
Thanks so much for your time.
You're
I hope you get all the
welcome.
donations, and I hope your dreams really do come true here at the museum.
Thank you.